So Saturday, February 8th, we had a guest speaker, Nandi Palmer, the System Superintendent Special Education and Inclusion at the TDSB. So main takeaways from her talk, one was about what she said about leadership, which is influence towards the identification and achievement of the organization's visions and goals. It also involves relationships between and among individuals, groups, and the settings in which they find themselves. Progress makes significant positive and ethical contributions in achieving the organization's and vision's goals. Now, what leaders need to do is they need to build a shared vision. And leaders who are able to do this, um, they are able to establish with staff, students, and other shareholders an overall sense of purpose or vision for work in their schools to which they are all strongly committed. And so what they have to do is they have to build on understanding the specific implications of the school's vision for the programs and nature of classroom instruction, encourage development of organizational norms that find support openness to change in the direction and purpose of that purpose or vision, help staff and other stakeholders to understand the relationship between this school's vision and district and provincial policy initiatives and profiles. And so that's about sharing, building a shared vision. Now, they also have to identify specific shared short-term goals for their school's improvement efforts. And this involves building consensus among students, staff, and other stakeholders for the school's goals and priorities. And and this also involves like encouraging staff to develop and review individual professional goals and do whatever is necessary to really make these goals clear to all stakeholders and regularly encourage staff to evaluate the progress towards achieving school goals. Now, leaders who create high performance expectations, they devote additional effort to creating high expectations among staff for the achievement of students, and especially ones who have traditionally struggled to be successful at school, especially marginalized students. And it's also important to encourage staff to be innovative if necessary in achieving these expectations. So this could be things like using more inquiry-based learning, for example, and and also encouraging staff to assume responsibility for achieving the school's visions and goals with all students, and the emphasis here is on all. And so it's not only making clear these expectations through words, but through but especially through actions. Leaders need to model it. Now, specifically, Nandi talk about linking what you communicate to parents and guardians back to the vision and goals. And for example, school council, whose voice is missing at the table when it comes to school council. So, so this is the main takeaways. In conclusion, focus on excellence, no buts. Pay attention to process, balance internal and external voices. So reach out, for example, to the community. Administrators need to get into the classroom. What really understand what's going on in the classroom, and when the conversation gets emotional, you're making progress because emotion means that there is change that's taking place, and apply vision and purpose on a daily basis. So it needs to be consistently applied. So this is the main takeaway from an excellent presentation by my Nan, Nandi Palmer.